presenting top 12 brand new games of the week for mobile devices. So stick with me and obviously subscribe with notifications on. Alright then, let's begin. So we're starting with number 12, Vortex 9. It's a third-person shooter that will take you into a 3D universe full of rivals. Through dynamic team battles, your main mission in this title will be to attack all rivals so that your team manages to cause more casualties than the opposing side. The game offers some characters with clearly distinguishable physical characteristics, like an evil girl or a giant spy are just two of the many characters you can unlock and whose lives you will guide throughout the game. Furthermore, each of these characters comes with specific skills to attack enemies using the extensive arsenal available. Overall, it's a great entertaining game. Next over at number 11, Racing Leagues. It's an amazing independent racing game with multiple racing classes and real-life race tracks. You can compete in the season 2022 with 9 different racing tracks that are waiting for you. Basically, it's an offline racing game, also you can play online. The game features gorgeous styles graphics, SimCade type car controls, real-world cars, multiple race events and many more. You can play along with AI or your friends on various real-life race tracks like Suzuka and Silverstone, etc. Overall, it's a decent Formula 1 racing game that you can try. Now moving on to number 10, Boxing Star KO Master. It's an arcade game where you have to dodge enemy attacks and apply hooks with uppercuts, knocking out the opponent in the ring and on the street. For winning, you get the best equipment and also earn connections in the world of big boxing. After pumping in Boxing Star KO Master, you need to participate in PvP matches. This is an interesting game in the sport genre. The gameplay is built upon multiplayer, entertainment and interaction with other players. And the cartoon style focuses on fun and sets the appropriate mood. Also, this project draws inspiration from genres like fighting and arcade. Hey you, yeah you, don't forget to like this video without any hesitations. And on number 9, Fear Surrounds. It's a horror game on smartphones, and if you have played Among Us, you will understand the idea. Like someone is playing for the killer and someone for the victim. And the task of the second is to complete all the tasks and get out an abandoned building. Since nothing is visible, you often have to work with a flashlight. And according to the graphics and setting, the project trends to the Silent Hill franchise. And the first-person gameplay will increase immersion. Fear Surrounds Mobile is an interesting mobile game in the action genre. The gameplay is built upon multiplayer, entertainment and interaction with other players. And the dark atmosphere of this game sets you for the serious and ongoing events. Also, this project draws inspiration from genres like horror and first-person. Coming up at number 8, Eternal Kingdom Battle Peak. It's a mobile MMO where players can create their own avatar. And the main character will be accompanied by fairies. They are also local substitutes for Paimon from Genshin Impact. Since Eternal Kingdom Battle Peak has mobile roots, so we should expect auto modes that remove a large number of greens and similar tasks from the player's shoulders. Unfortunately, the graphics are the level of the first MMORPG on PC. Anyway, Eternal Kingdom Battle Peak is an interesting mobile game in the RPG genre. The gameplay is battle upon multiplayer, entertainment and interaction with other players. And the story takes place in a quite unusual fantasy world with many interesting events. Also, this project draws inspiration from genres like MMORPG and third-person games. Next over at number 7, Descendants Mobile. It's a downhill extreme biking game where you need to ride down the most dangerous slopes in the world on your mountain bike. In this fast-paced, epic downhill free riding adventure, your main goal are to join one of the most important teams win competitions, and survive extreme downhill descents. One of the game's strong point is the freestyle bike controls that let you move your character with super precision in a highly realistic physics system. The jumps, slopes, and curves in each setting are also highly detailed, so unexpected bumps or turns of handlebars will have consequences that you will need to deal with on the spot. Overall, it's a great game for the genre, which offers extreme competition where only the most skilled player will go far. So control your bike as best as you can. And on number 6, Outland Odyssey Action RPG. It's a mobile project where you choose one of 4 characters and his class like Hunter or Warrior. The gameplay in this game is divided into missions in which we clear locations from enemies and capture flags. The project uses an isometric camera and PSP level graphics. And according to the plot, we have to protect local lands that used to be full of life, and now they are inhabited only by wild animals with superpowers. Outland Odyssey is an interesting mobile game in the RPG genre. It's about multiplayer with interesting features, and the story takes place in a quite unusual fantasy world with many interesting events. Also, this project draws inspiration from genres like top-down games. Now moving on to number 5, OWRC Open World Racing. It's an ultimate racing experience simulation game in 10x10 km open world. Player will experience extremely realistic car physics, giving the feeling that you are participating in a real-life race. You will compete with famous racers from all over the world. The game features amazing graphics, realistic racing simulator, exciting drifting mechanics, plus gamepad support. Overall, it's a decent racing game which offers a huge open world and much more for the fans of the genre. And on number 4, Dynasty Warriors Overlord. It's an action and adventure game where you have to manage the action of different Japanese warriors whose goal is to conquer loads of rivals. And the visuals presents all environments and characters in 3D, meaning you can discreetly move around the map. After choosing the hero you will use for each mission, you will find yourself together with your teammates involved in dozens of battles against powerful opponents. In this game, you will get more and more resources and attacks for creating immersive combos, facing powerful enemies, and coming out of it alive that will require great employment of your troops. Anyway guys, you can follow my social accounts like Facebook or Twitter, and there is a Discord server too. So don't forget to check that out, links in description. So on the third number of the list, Real Cricket 22. If you are a fan of a sports game, Real Cricket 22 is a game you can't miss. The game lets you specialize in a particular style of play as though you were a professional player. You can create presents for swinging the bat, then use them based on what's happening in the game. Also, you can send your friends these presents with a code to share your style of play with others. The game has an online multiplayer mode too. Also, this game offers you the chance to complete daily and general missions to help you advance. So the more you play, the more you will unlock, including contract cards, comment cards, gold pitches, and more. So Real Cricket 22 brings cricket to life with more than 500 bat swinging animations for exciting and unexpected matches. And there is much more to this game than just batting. And on number 2, Harrier. It's a huge multiplayer game, similar to the famous Fall Guys, where you will have to control your character and cross the finish line before the other players. And the visuals are one of the most striking aspects of the game, and each stage takes place in a different urban area, and you will have to run at full speed to overtake your opponents. But watch out, all the characters you can control are a little overweight, and moving to avoid certain obstacles will be hard. And the controls aren't too different from what you can find in other similar games. Overall, it is another of these Fall Guys like games for mobile that will give you hours and hours of fun glued to your smartphone. Plus, you can use the rewards you get to unlock new skins and change your character's appearances. Finally, at the top of the list, Injustice Samurai 3. It's an MMORPG where you play as a samurai during the Tang Dynasty. Your objective over the course of each game is to fight against multiple enemies while also completing the missions you are presented with. Injustice Samurai 3 has striking 3D graphics, resulting in an amazing gaming experience where you will feel fully immersed in stunning environments populated with realistic characters. And the camera angle also make it easy to follow the action as it unfolds, and the controls are typical for the genre. So it's an online role-playing game where you fight against imposing groups of enemies. So arm yourself, then make your way through each part of this universe with the aim of saving mankind from evil forces. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you want more. Also, don't forget to turn on the notifications, and you can share your opinion about this video in the comment section. Alright, we'll catch up in the next one. Till then, keep watching and happy gaming.